All right, viewer, this will be a message for you and the person on your mind. So this could be anyone in your life. So show me the energy of the connection between the viewer and the person on the viewer's mind. What is the energy of the connection? All right, we'll take this one. Ooh, Hierophant energy. So this could be someone you're in a committed relationship with. This could be someone you're married to. This could be something that you feel has been a very wise teacher. In so many ways, you've learned a lot from this energy. This particular Hierophant deck says Chiron on the bottom, which Chiron is the deepest wound that we bring into this world, that when we heal it, it like becomes our gift. It becomes our superpower. So it feels like there's a lot of wisdom we've gained. You know, it has this apple right here. There's a teaching. There's a teacher. This could even be a teacher of some kind for you. So take it out, resonates for you. But ultimately, they're pointing up. Right? This is helping you elevate. No matter where you are on this journey with this person, this is helping you elevate. 5, cards of change. It's probably brought on some change in your life or has been informed you in terms of the change you want to make, in terms of the values that you have now. So it's a strong energy. Major Arcana. Wow, the Tower. Talk about awakening. Talk about teaching. Yeah, talk about a very strong catalytic energy here. There could have been a Tower moment between the two of you here. All right, Scorpio energy, Taurus energy, show me more. 10 of Swords. So there could have been something that ended. This could be someone you're divorced from or divorcing. But there has been an ending here. But I'm almost kind of getting with this energy between the two of you, the sun's coming up. There's a bright side, right? It's almost like we're seeing the bright side. We're seeing either the optimism in terms of what's ahead, or we're seeing the good that has come from this. 10 of Swords is a painful energy. This is a very peaceful 10 of Swords, though. I will say it has a lot of yellow in it. So it's giving me a lot of solar plexus energy, a lot around like finding ourselves and who we are. It's like, it's one of those things where, especially, let's say this was a connection that that you were with for many years or when you were young, right? And it's one of those things where it's like, do I know myself without this person? Like, who am I without this person? Who am I without this relationship? And so there is a sense of the finding yourself aspect to a separation of some kind. And this is the mutual energy. So potentially on both sides here. But it's almost like Spirit's saying, like, sometimes we have to separate. Sometimes we have to have these Tower moments. Sometimes we have to remove ourselves or have time apart from something that we can feel so identified with. I mean, I know I'm talking about a person, but like just in general, like there's a message around like, this could be job, schools, conditioning, what we've been taught, family, right? Beliefs, religious beliefs, take it out, resonates, institutions. And sometimes it's like we need that time to kind of like, under the Tuscan sun, like explore ourselves, know who we are, not within something we're committed to or that has truly shaped our identity in some way. So I think there's a very powerful message here. Ooh, Ace of Cups and a powerful healing and some love here. Interesting. Look at this. I love this energy. 10 of Wands, the Hermit, and the Ace of Cups. Man, this could be some burdensome energy. Carrying a lot of weight. Something really tough. 10-10, endings. Something that feels, if this is individual, it could be the relationship that puts such a strain on ourselves, right? In so many ways. This also just feels like individually something we're struggling with. Keeping something in, like, it's even like I'm kind of getting with this energy where this Hermit feels so revealing, so vulnerable. It's one of those things where it's like maybe there's been something that's been like weighing on someone that they're finally admitting here. But it's like something has been heavy, whether it's to look at within the self, to deeply reflect on what this was, on what happened. Virgo energy. But, does that create the healing and this like ability to love again? It's an energy of renewal and of healing, and it's beautiful. So if this could be even self-love, yes. If this could be opening up to love again with this connection, potentially we'll get more. But ultimately, this is helping us open up to love again. So I love this. It's a really beautiful arc here, you know? So let's see the viewer's energy. Now, take what side resonates most. But let's start here. The world. So talk about 10-10 and the world. So there's been an ending. A cycle is completed or a cycle is completing. But it almost feels like you're in the womb. You know, you're in the womb, ready to be rebirthed, ready for a new beginning. You know, you've learned again a lot about patterns, cycles, but it feels like a rebirth energy, but there's definitely a conclusion here to something. 3 of Cups. But look at this celebration. Look at this healing. Look at this faith. Look at this connection with, again, 3 of Cups could be, look, 3-3. There could be a reuniting energy, but this almost feels like the rebirth energy of celebrating your healing, you know, putting yourself back out there, being connected to community, friends, family, loved ones, right? It feels like a celebration. You know, for some, I mean, I will say this could even be like, for some of you are like kind of going through divorce. This almost has like a divorce party vibe, you know, and you don't have to, it doesn't have to be, the energy that I'm feeling is more of an energy of, like a major difficult chapter of my life is done. I've completed it. It's been hard. And now I'm celebrating myself and I'm celebrating my journey and I'm celebrating my healing. So it feels really beautiful to acknowledge yourself in that way and to be acknowledged in that way. Show me more here. Okay, 2 wants to come out. That's fine. Page of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. Again, moving forward, moving on, releasing, moving on to calmer waters. This is a beautiful energy. Now, Page of Pentacles also looking potentially to start something new here. For some of you, there could be children involved. It doesn't have to be. You know, we could just be, again, it's almost like this womb energy. So it's sort of like, all right, I have this pentacle. I'm kind of ready for something, but what do I do? Where do I put it? And I feel like this Page of Pentacles has such an interesting energy to it because it almost looks like they're looking up to spirit in prayer, like, please let this new beginning, like, please let me put my coin in the right slot. It almost feels like a Wheel of Fortune energy, you know, or maybe we're on the precipice of moving towards something new. And it's one of those things where it's like, oh, am I ready? Like my precious energy or like my intentions or my hopes, you know, and I feel like the struggle with it, like the fear, but I also feel like the release and the freedom. And so it feels like a beautiful rebirth energy. And it feels like there's some new energy here as well. Knight of Cups, look, even like ready for love again. Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups. Ready again to bring love, give love. This doesn't have to be romantic, but it's like our heart is open. Our heart is open. And I feel a heart opening here. Or being maybe, this is kind of a bygones be bygones energy, and it's going to be different for everyone, but this almost is an energy of like, hey, you know, it has an intention behind it. Let me see this one more on this page. Strength. See, it takes courage. There's some courage energy here. Leo energy, there's some courage to start something new or to approach something new, or maybe to even accept an offer here. For some, you could be moving, literally. It takes some courage to move away, to fully move on, to fully release, but you're doing it. You're doing it. 3 of Cups, celebration. Okay, let's see the energy the viewer's connected to. And again, take what side resonates most. There could be messages on both sides, so just take what's yours. Show me the energy here. 10 of Pentacles. All right. So this is a very abundant energy. This energy is definitely looking towards the long term. Again, this could be someone you shared a long-term connection with. Now we have 10, 10, 10. So this energy seems to be looking towards long term. They could be doing financially well here. Show me more on this 10 of Pentacles. 3 of Cups. There's a celebration here as well. So there's a win here financially, potentially, or in the long term. Now, I'm going to say this. Because there's this 10 of Swords here. Now, if this is a new connection, you both could have experienced something similar, right? You both could be coming out. You both could be divorced, right? There's a mutual energy here that's shared. It doesn't necessarily have to be between the two of you, but there's a shared energy here. This energy is definitely celebrating something for the long term, potentially here. 4 of Wands, even marriage. Interesting. How does this energy feel towards the viewer? Can I get a clear message here, Spirit? Two of Wands. So very interesting. At a crossroads here. I'm hearing that Lizzo song. Are you ready? Because I want it. Are you ready to be loved? It feels like this energy feels at a crossroads with you. I kind of feel like it's more moving towards you. This definitely could be a newer connection or someone you're in connection with. It could be, it could be someone, again, that you have separated from, but I feel like there's quite a celebratory energy on this side. There's definitely a readiness here for something long-term. For some very specific message, maybe there's retirement here for some of you or someone you're connected to. Because I'm kind of getting that energy as well. But see how like they're at a crossroads, but there's kind of this ball and chain over here. That's kind of holding them back a little bit. That's an interesting energy here. King of Swords on the bottom. Ooh, show me one more here. Page of Swords. King of Swords. Two pages. So there's definitely like, I'm hearing like there's definitely an inquiry here. This sword looks so big for this page. I feel like this person wants to communicate with something or owes you an answer. But they got this big sword on their back. What is this Page of Swords? What's the communication here? They also may view you at a crossroads as well. Empress, the Devil. Oh boy. Interesting. Okay. Feminine energy here. Empress. This could have to do with, again, we have a lot of marriage energy here, right? So if this is someone you're in a connection with, there's a restrictive energy around a feminine energy here. Now, okay, if this person was married to someone in the past, there could just be some energy around this energy where they feel, again, like they're almost at a crossroads here. Capricorn, Libra, Taurus here. They also could be feeling like something can't grow. There's a shadow here, or I'm kind of getting like negative thinking. It's so interesting because there's like so much like on the surface, quite a lot of success here. Even like money, friends, family. But then there's like this crossroads. Again, they could be viewing you this way or this could be them, but it's like there's something here. Can I see the Devil? Queen of Swords. There definitely could be an ex. Or again, this could be your ex. But there's definitely like maybe a restrictive energy or an energy. We saw a lot of threes, 333. There could be a third party. It doesn't have to be like that, but there could be a third energy that that is somehow coming in between this or is playing a role in what we're reading here. Page of Cups. Again, children can be involved. There seems to be some desire to communicate. Can I get more on this Empress? Who is this Empress? Four of Cups, Five of Swords. Well, this energy, there's the disappointment around it. There's definitely some conflict around it. So this is definitely an energy that is definitely an interfering energy in some way, shape, or form. Now, take which side resonates, but they could maybe view you as a roadblock in some way or vice versa. Show me, I'm definitely going to extend this for subscribers. Sorry, I only have a 15-minute limit on Instagram, and I try to make it all work out, but I can't always control my timing. Seven of Swords or Eight of Swords. Yeah, there's a stuck energy. I feel like there's more to uncover here. But I will say there could be some confusion around this connection at this time. And so I'm going to look into this a little bit further. But with that being said, there's definitely some beautiful energy, again, of wisdom from this connection. But I do feel like there's more to this message. So I'm sending you all so much love and so many blessings.